Geez, you were gone a long time. Who they got now?
Alice. You should have seen her. She was acting that nervous. I reckon the cops will think she's running around doping.
Oh, poor Alice.
Poor Alice, nothing. She was up to her neck running dope for Reb.
Did the cops say how Reb was?
No, poor bitch. She could have croaked for all we know.
Oh, don't say that.
No, it wouldn't be that bad.
Well, we'll have to keep our fingers crossed, eh?
And how? Come on, let's get back to work. Got to keep up our part of the bargain before we see Mrs. Davidson.
Oh, cheer up, Bobby. Look, I saved my last 2 fantails for you. That'll make you feel happy. And anyway, I mean, you have your own cell now. That's wonderful, isn't it?
I suppose so.
Yeah.
Are you all right, Bobby?
Yeah, it's just this place is like a morgue. Should hear them in the workshop. They're almost ready to nail Reb's coffin.
Oh, don't say that. It might happen. Must have been pretty scary for you last night, too.
Listen, Bobby, why don't we ask the screw to see if you can share a cell with me tonight? You must be feeling pretty freaky about your own.
That's the nicest thing you've ever...
Oh, no, don't touch me arm, please.
Hunt, time for your session with Dr. Edmonds.
All right, Mrs. Morris, I'll just put...
Now, Hunt.
Okay. Reckon she's got a touch of PMT?
I heard that. The rest of you can take those smiles off your faces. Unless you want to lose your buy-up too.
Have I lost me buy-out?
Yes, for 1 week. Want to try for 2? Now get a move on. Get back to work.
Honestly, I don't know if Mrs. Morris is Arthur or Martha lately.
Yeah, well, it has to be something pretty serious to make her act like that.
Maybe she ought to see the doc. Look how he sweetened up Phyllis.
Huh.
Those bells still ringing about Doc Edmonds?
Of course they are. You got to admit Phyllis is acting pretty weird.
Nothing we can do till you hear from Scott, though, is there?
No, unfortunately.
Thank you, John. They're lovely. And I'm sorry about last night. I should be giving you flowers.
Oh, don't be silly. It's not your fault that I've fallen in love with a beautiful career woman, is it? Besides, we've got all the time in the world.
Are you sure, John? I don't want you to feel obligated.
Oh, come on, Anne. What does that make me, a one-night stand? Do you honestly think I swept you off to the bedroom if that's all I wanted?
I just don't want you to feel that you owe me anything. I feel that... Oh, God. I'm making a fool of myself, aren't I?
You're wonderful, Anne. Just wonderful.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were busy.
That's all right, you're not interrupting. I've taken up enough of the governor's time as it is. And I've got an appointment. I'll see you later, ladies.
Charming as ever.
Yes. Now, what can I do for you?
I thought I should let you know that the police will probably be here all day.
Oh?
Yes, they want to question the other blocks as well. Apparently, they're determined to find out how such a large quantity of drugs got in.
They're not the only ones. And I'll let you look after it.
Okay. Have you heard from the hospital?
Still unconscious. Apparently it wasn't cocaine she took. They pumped her stomach, and they're doing tests to find out just exactly what she did take.
Bad business. The front gate rang. Erica Davidson's here.
Well, I better go and find out what she wants. As if we didn't know.
I'm very sorry, ladies. Hope you haven't been waiting too long.
No, we've just arrived.
After you, Phyllis.
Off you go, Hunt.
I think I'll give it a miss this morning, Doc.
Look, I don't know who you think you are, but you're not wasting anyone else's time today. Now just get into that office.
But I'm a volunteer. I don't have to if I don't want to, do I, Doc?
A prisoner, Hunt, and you do what you're told when you're told. Now you just stop that ridiculous carry-on. Sorry, Doctor. It's a perfect example of what I was telling you about. Perhaps a stint in solitary might help her.
No, leave her with me. After all, that's why I'm here.
Well, I wish you luck.
Now get up, Phyllis, and sit in this chair. Nobody's going to hurt you. Now, let's have our little talk.
No other drugs were found.
No, we had a very thorough search before breakfast. The only thing we turned up was a supply of buy-up goods in Keen's cell. So I say she's definitely trading her stuff, wouldn't you?
Yes, well, we'll take a closer look at the matter when we receive your official report. Now, who is replacing Keen as spokeswoman on the strike negotiations?
Bryant and Desmond.
Oh, that's good. That should make my job a lot easier. I wasn't looking forward to talking sense into someone like Keen.
No. My only hope is that it's finalised quickly. It's causing a lot of unrest amongst the women.
Yes, you've had a lot of pressure on you lately, haven't you? Unfortunately, there's going to be more. I would have warned you earlier, but I only just found out about it myself.
What is this? Illegal immigrant deportation order? Well, surely they're not thinking of sending the woman here.
I'm afraid they had no choice. She only came to the notice of the authorities when she attacked someone in the street. She's being charged with assault.
But it says here that deportation's being arranged. Surely they could have held her at one of their own centres.
I agree with you completely, but don't worry. She'll only be here for a couple of days. There's still some legal problems to sort out. Apparently she's an East German citizen on a West German passport. As soon as they decide which country to deport her, she shall be out of our jurisdiction.
Well, I guess I'd better let Colleen know so she can make arrangements.
Yes, that's a good idea. She should be here in a minute.
You understand, Phyllis?
They're not.
Come on now, don't be frightened. Your bones are strong again. They will not break if someone touches you. You are strong again. Say it.
Strong.
Now, I'll take your arm, and then you'll see. There. There's nothing wrong with your arm, is there? The women are your friends, and you are their friend. They won't try to hurt you.
My friends.
Your bones were never fragile. Never. Nobody tried to break them. Your bones are strong.
Strong.
Those terrible dreams of people trying to hurt you are all gone. You're a strong, healthy young woman. Now, I'm going to turn the music off. And when it stops, you will wake up and all your fears will be gone. You'll go back to your friends.
My friends.
What's your German like?
Pardon?
Our latest present from the hallowed halls of justice is an illegal immigrant who can only speak a few words of English. And we have about 5 minutes to decide what to do with her.
Your time just ran out.
Oh, God, all right. You look after the cell allocation. I'll do the induction.
They could have saved us all a hell of a lot of trouble if they just put her on a plane and sent her home.
Sorry about that. Short notice.
No, I agree with her. It's thrown us all for a loop.
Right, Goldschmidt, on the white line.
Goldschmidt is me.
It's all right. Over